Imagine the early years of the 20th century. Roads were still ruled by horses and wagons, heavy loads were carried mostly by trains, and automobiles were seen as toys for the wealthy. And then, in 1909, the French company Berliet made a bold move. It introduced the Type M truck, a machine that became a true symbol of the industrial age. Until then, Berliet was mostly known for passenger cars. But the company's founder, Marius Berliet, had bigger dreams. He believed the future belonged to trucks, capable of replacing whole teams of horses. And the Type M was his proof. This truck was a giant by the standards of its day. It could carry up to 3.5 tons of cargo, while many competitors struggled to reach 2. It looked less like a road vehicle and more like a small locomotive on wheels. Under the hood worked a 4-cylinder engine of about 4.5 liters. The output was only 22 horsepower, which may sound laughable today, but back then it was more than enough to haul a fully loaded body at speeds of up to 16 miles per hour. And instead of a drive shaft, the rear wheels were powered by huge chains, like on a motorcycle, but many times stronger. The brakes were just as unusual. The Type M had not one, but 2 pedals. One pedal locked the rear wheels, while the other blocked the gearbox itself. The driver had to play with both feet just to stop the truck safely. Even the marketing was ahead of its time. Berliet didn't rely on drawings or ads alone. They staged public demonstrations and promoted a new idea. The railway would deliver goods to the station, and the Type M would handle the last mile to warehouses and factories. For 1909, that was revolutionary thinking. Here's a rare fact. Starting in 1910, France had a subsidy program for trucks that met Army standards. Owners of such vehicles received 2,000 francs off the chassis and another 1,000 francs for maintenance. The catch? In case of war, both the truck and its driver had to serve in the military. Naturally, the Type M qualified and quickly became a favorite of the War Ministry. The original price without subsidies was steep, about 13,000 francs. But with government support, the cost nearly halved, making the truck attractive not only to the Army, but also to businesses. Production lasted only from 1909 to 1913, but several hundred units were built, a very impressive figure for that era. Only a handful survive today. The best-known example is preserved in the Marius Berliet Foundation. It was rediscovered in the late 1980s, restored with care, and is now officially recognized as a French historical monument. The Berliet Type M is far more than just an old truck. It is a pioneer, a bridge between rail transport and motor vehicles, and a machine that shaped the future of logistics. With its chain drive, its strange 2-pedal brakes, and its place in the French Army's plans, it remains one of the most fascinating trucks of the early 20th century. And if you enjoy discovering rare stories like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next journey into automotive history.